Hello everyone, Ramya, Assistant Professor of CSC Department from Rohini College of Engineering and Technology, subject code CS8602, Compiler Design, Unit 1, Topic Lexical Analysis. As the first phase of a compiler, the main task of the lexical analyzer is to read the input characters of the source program, group them into lexemes, and produce as output tokens for each lexeme in the source program. This stream of token is sent to the parser for syntax analysis. It is common for the lexical analyzer to interface with a symbol table. Here it discovers a lexical consulting and identifier. It needs to enter that lexeme into the symbol table. When lexical analyzer identifies the first token, it will send to it to parser. The parser receives the token and calls the lexical analyzer to send next token by issuing the get next token command. Next, we are going to see the token pattern and lexeme. A token is a pair of consisting of a token name and an optional attribute value. The token name is an abstract symbol representing a kind of lexical unit. Example, a particular keyword or a sequence of input characters denoting an identifier. The token names are the input symbols that the parser processes. In what follows, we shall generally write the name of a token as boldface. Next one is a pattern. It is a description of the form that the lexemes of a token may take in the case of a keyword as a token. The pattern is just the sequence of characters that form the keyword for identifiers and some other tokens. The next one is a lexeme. It is a sequence of characters that the source program that matches the pattern for a token and is identified by the lexical analyzer. Example, in the C program, total equal to %d slash and score. That means both printf and score are lexemes match the pattern for token ID, and total equal to %d slash n is a matching literal or string. Next, we are going to see some of the tokens. In the token if means in formal description, we can write as characters I, f, sample lexeme if, for likewise for the else, comparison, ID, number, literal. Next, we are going to see the lexical analysis versus parsing. There are a number of reasons why the analysis portion of a compiler is normally separated into lexical analysis. The first one is simplicity of a design is the most important consideration. That means the separation of lexical and syntax analysis often allows us to simplify at least one of these tracks. The next one is compiler efficiency improved. That means a separate lexical analyzer allows us to apply specialized techniques that serve only the lexical task, not for the job of parsing. Next one is compiler portability is enhanced. That means input device specific peculiarities can be restricted to the lexical analyzer. The next one is input buffering. That means this task is made difficult by the fact that we often have to look one or more characters beyond the next lexeme. Before we can be sure we have the right lexeme, there are many situations where we need to look at one additional character and ahead. Here in C, single character operators like minus, equal or less than could be also be the beginning of a two characters operators like equal, less than or equal to, greater than or equal to. This will introduce a two buffer scheme that handles large look ahead safely. Next, we are going to see the buffer pairs. That means each buffer is of the size n and n is usually the size of the disk block. Example, 4096 bytes. Usually one system read command we can read n characters into the buffer. Next, we are going to see the two pointers. That means lexeme beginning pointer, forward pointer. Beginning pointer makes the beginning of the current lexeme. Forward scans ahead until a pattern match is found. The next, we are going to see the sentinels to improve scanners performance. That means if must check each time we advance forward that we have not moved off one of the offers. One for the end of the buffer and one to determine what character is read. We combine the buffer and test with the test for the current character if we extend each buffer to the sentinel character at the end. Thank you.